just going to be starting off with some AOE coaching. We're looking at about 900 elo here. We have Mongols versus Berbers, and the Mongols player actually requested me to look at his game, so I'm going to be looking at his game today. So Mongols versus Berbers. It's going to be really hard to go Cav Archers in Castle Age. Also Mangudai would be a really questionable pick. Berbers are basically just a full-on counter pick to Mongols. So we're probably looking at crossbow. Crossbow's kind of the standard because since Berbers have camels. Crossbow's kind of the standard counter to that. As we're dying of the black plague here. Jesus Christ. Hi everyone. We're going to be looking at a 900 elo game. Looking at Mongols versus Franks, and the Mongols player actually requested that I look at his games and give him a little coaching. So we're gonna look at the Mongols player here. So generally versus Franks, I mean you got a pretty wide open tech tree against Franks. I mean their game plan, obviously they're gonna try and go into knights. So you have camels to back that up. So potentially in Feudal Age we could see a scout opening, or even men-at-arms. Men-at-arms archers, because you can play, one stable camels, two stable camels. You could even go crossbow, just because at some point we're going to be looking at potentially going into Cav Archers / Mangudai. And even just going Cav Archers in Castle Age isn't the worst idea, as we lose our scout, but managed to steal a bunch of sheep. So, oh no, that's kind of funny. Oh no, we also lost a villager. This game's chaos already. So, yeah. One thing I noticed kind of right away, if we're looking at a men-at-arms, even if we're looking at a men-at-arms build, or a Drusha build, we probably don't need 5 on wood. We probably only want 4 on wood. Just so we can get, 1, we can get up to Feudal Age quicker. 2, we'll have a lot of excess wood just kind of floating in our bank, right? So we would rather have our villagers spending time collecting food right now, just so we can get up to Feudal Age just that much quicker, or have that much better of an eco come Feudal Age, rather than just banking up all sorts of lumber for who knows what reason, archers or whatever, because it's gonna be really difficult to spend all that. So what we can do instead is we send 4 to wood, get to a place where you can click up, and then you send vills actually from your boar. Send 4 or 5 vills from your boar or sheep or whatever that's underneath your town center to your lumber camp, or to make another lumber camp. And that's usually as you're clicking up, or right after you click up, that you do that. So as we see now, he's dropping a barracks. But we could very easily buy another barracks or something. So, or yeah, place down another barracks. So it's almost, we would rather have food if we're going men-at-arms, or even gold if we're going archers in Feudal Age. So, because we're gonna have to afford, lumber camp upgrade, farm upgrade, villagers, fletching, all that stuff. So we're gonna kind of fast forward here as we bring in all of our sheep that we lamed. So, what Yellow could have done differently, because he kind of left his sheep way out here. almost want to leave your sheep kind of just in a corner of your town center, and it's just because it's always something you're going to be looking at. And if you ever see the the enemy scout come by, you just garrison. So as we come back home, dropping archery range. Probably dropping 2 archery ranges. Yep. Haven't seen the wood upgrade come in. Don't know if we will. So normally 2 archer ranges isn't all that great of an idea. Normally at one range and then blacksmith it immediately is the big idea anymore. That's kind of the meta. Just because your archers are so much better. You're better off having less archers with better upgrades than you are having more archers with limited upgrades, because those archers can get, potentially taken out by skirms or like 1-range skirms or by a couple scouts or whatever. So. Yeah, as we see here, we're trying to go 2 ranges, but yet we don't have. It'll be difficult to continually produce out of 2 ranges as well as make fletching because we don't have enough gold, and we also haven't gotten the wood upgrade or the farm upgrade yet. So, and we're also these villagers are super inefficient right now. So we're also gonna have to start dropping farms really quick here. Not a lot going on right now. Just gonna kind of quickly fast forward here. We see a scout. And we do got fletching coming in, so that's good. Going forward with 4 archers and no spear support is an interesting idea. Not micro-range archers too. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward. Got our 5-6 archers and we'll take out the wolf. I wonder if these archers just adopted that wolf as a pet for now. Yellow even got the upgrade for scouts. That's wow. Okay. So yeah, that's that's definitely an option that could clear up archers. That's kind of why it's kind of why you don't really want to go forward with archers without at least 1 spear to support. Just to kind of prevent something like that from happening. So, maybe make a spear or 2 at home just because we're expecting scouts pretty quick here. And we're looking towards Castle Age now. Yeah. We're looking towards Castle Age, but our food eco isn't all that great, which is kind of unfortunate. So it looks like we're gonna buy our way up, which is all right. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's not ideal either. One thing we can do is, since we're assuming if we're gonna go crossbow in the next stage, probably want to keep producing archers. He's probably not gonna go crossbow. We're probably looking at potentially cav archers, or I don't know what else. He's not on stone yet, so Yellow's getting really kind of greedy here. Yep, good. Way to fend that off. So yeah, we're looking towards Castle Age, pretty relaxed. And she's gonna go finish the wall. So one thing you can do, as we move forward to the next stage, let's keep let's keep our 3 archers, and I guess he's sending his 2 spearmen now, but let's keep all 3 at his base and just keep it here, just kind of see 1 what damage we can do, and 2 what units he's going to go for in Castle Age. Is he going to go for knights? I mean, he's franked, he's probably going to go for knights, but let's go and confirm that. As you get into higher levels, more and more players will try to trick you, and they'll go crossbows in Castle Age. So we'll say this, I do think one kind of side effect, we've had a lot of idle TC time. Obviously I don't have capture age, so I couldn't tell you how much idle TC time, but we're 22 minutes into the game and we only have 30 villagers. Not ideal. Probably want to be around closer to 35. So yeah. I mean, as you face better and better players, that kind of stuff will add up, because he will have a better economy to replace army that he throws away attacking you, if you're the teal player. It's not really doing a whole lot right now. Placing some farms, I'm just fixing up our eco. We do have a lot of gold, so wouldn't be a bad idea to even buy 100 stone or force pick up 21 stone from this mine here, and then buy 100 wood and just drop a 3rd TC. Obviously it's not ideal, because we probably want to be having military out on the map, even just scouting with spearmen and archers. If we know he's going to sit at home, and it wouldn't be drop a 3rd TC there, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. As we're going to start making cav archers. Fast forward here. Oh, it was really late Castle Age. Wonder what that's all about. Like, yeah, 20. I didn't catch what time it was, but 24-minute Castle Age. That's super late, especially after only making, 5 scouts or so. I'm going for a little bit of a attack here. Just kind of see what's up. So, guessing there's probably a wall here, just based on how the units pathed. He probably tried to click them right here. Yep, and we start to see the beginnings of that wall. So we can try and sit right here. We only have fletching right now, so we can just sit right here, see what we can get. If you're yellow, what you can do is you can just click all your bills that were on this gold right here, this gold pile right here, just kind of click them over here.
Timo.
So yeah. So we're looking at a bit of a castle drop now. Honestly, at this point, if we're going for Mangadai, we might as well just buy the extra 100 stone, just because we have so much gold and, no reason to use it right now. We're not producing cav archers, and we're not producing knights or camels or anything. So we need to check on our cav archers. They're broken in. We see this army, so get the quick walls down. Just micro the cav archers back. That's 8 or so knights, yeah. We'd probably be better off just right now bringing our cav archers back, making 2 or 3 more, 4 more. and sending our spears out, and we can realistically we can micro down these knights to a point where our opponent wouldn't want to take damage against us, just because one, now that we have a castle, two, we're able to just kind of hit and run. As this house is going to go down. Maybe, maybe not. Is he gonna trap his bills in? No, yeah, you probably need stone walls back behind you. I mean, you're mining stone, so it's not that big of a deal. Just to drop some stone walls. yeah, he's gonna trap these 3 bills in. They're sacrifices. We can also just plop our archers down right here. We have these archers, just plop them down right here, have them shoot over the wall. And I know it's not great, but it's better than nothing. Did we get the pikeman upgrade? I don't think we need the pikeman upgrade right now. I think we saw the town center. We saw the town center. We saw that he's on this stone, and he hasn't taken very much of it. I assume we saw that he's on this stone, or I don't know if he's on that yet, but yeah, we definitely need to have archers shooting back over here. And now, one, we've seen a town center, two, he's definitely got a forward workshop over here. So we're probably at the point where we just delete these farms, panic castle right here. Yeah. So yeah, obviously I know it's a really stressful situation right now. We definitely want to be queuing up bills this whole time. 35 minutes into the game is really late for having only 70 bills. Like ideally, if you're in a proper booming eco, you would have 100 villagers by minute 28 is usually a pretty good benchmark. Of course, that's a pro level benchmark, but I don't think it's unheard of for that kind of level to have 100 bills by 28 minutes. But yeah, really good. Get the castle back up. Just maybe force a doubt castle here. Really good. And probably want to micro down the villagers. Ballistics needs to be on the cards pretty quick here. Just university now, ballistics. We have the resources for it. Obviously, we're getting some really good build picks. Honestly, maybe even murder holes wouldn't be that bad of an idea. I know it's not ideal. Another thing we can do is we can camp our couple of manga die right here, just beyond the range of this castle, and just snipe over the walls here, just to shoot these knights, because your manga die will do better damage than anything that pikemen will ever do. So stone walls here, interesting. So we've seen most of his military, except for what's going on up here. Most of his military seems to be just skirms. So because of that, Hussar probably is not a bad play. Just get up to as many farms as you can. Just build, 50, 60, 70 farms. Just spam Hussar. We can go down here, You can sneak one villager down, build 2, 3, 4 stables down here, and just set. You put those stables on a control group, and just spam hussars. Just put the waypoint right here, and just always make sure those stables are queued with hussar. And then yeah, just run to your castle. Just run underneath your castle. Just camp out right here with these Megadai. And you don't lose your one there. Just camp out right here. And let your castle take care of it. Yep. Just like that. That ram just trying to take out that villager. That was kind of amusing. Yeah, Mangudai actually do get a bonus against siege weapons. So yeah, these 6 Mangudai should easily take out these 6 rams. And just as long as you keep your Mangudai out of the range of the castle, you should be fine. Just you're always gonna be forcing him backwards. Especially after you get bracer and chemistry and all that stuff. And elite Mangudai. Yeah, big thing right now, just spend your resources. We have so much on wood. We have so much wood. Drop down 20, 30 farms. Just put them right here, over here. Spend your food. Maybe 3, 4 town centers. Just always produce. I actually have my hotkeys set, so my town centers are on a really easy to reach key. So my select all town center hotkey is my spacebar, and my thumb always rests on my spacebar. So that's always my reminder to always make new villagers until you get to about 130 or so. We're going for a forward castle, so yeah, that's kind of ballsy. Stables probably would have been better, just because stables are less costly and they produce, you can make more of them quicker and they produce only food units. But yeah, I really like the forward castle. Probably want to make sure that we got a mining camp here, or even a town center, just to make sure we are always producing villagers. So, yeah, ballistics needs to be. Ballistics with a micro-intensive civ like Mongols, Ethiopians is also like this, Britons as well. Ballistics is a priority. Ballistics should usually be the priority right after your second town center, or even before your second town center. It's guaranteed damage output is the reason for that. So, I mean, we can see here, there was a little bit of micro going on here. Our Mangudai weren't hitting shit, for lack of a better term. So, probably just better off making sure we have those ballistics, making sure we have all that. We finally have these villagers not idle anymore, and hopefully that, yep, just like that, perfect. Those throwing axemen have gotten so much more value than they ever deserved. That's awesome. Yeah, probably need to sell wood. Wood's at a really pretty decent price still, so we can sell that wood. We can make 3, 4, 5 trebuchets, and just there's nothing he can ever do right now against 3, 4, 5 trebuchets. Just because ours are going to be protected underneath the castle, and we're making Mangudai. We're finally going for more town centers. Just go ahead, just farms all over the place. Just doesn't matter where they are, just as long as they're within one screen of a town center or mill. Ideally with wheelbarrow and hand cart. Your villagers shouldn't be all that idle with walking time because they're moving so fast. Yeah, pretty good recovery here. Looks like we've stabilized quite well. Yeah, farms just like this. Just all over here, all over here, all over here. This is why fully upgraded Hussar would be really good. The guy, he doesn't even have the attack upgrades for his skirms yet. Like that's the big thing that you're supposed to have for skirms. That's why they're any good against cav archers. So yeah, getting some good raids. Obviously, opponent isn't noticing, so. With the snipe, very good, very good. This salvager's putting in work too. Probably next thing to do, queue up a trebuchet, start taking out this town center. This town center has no right to be here. It's on your side of the map. Just need to get rid of it ASAP. Another idea we can do is we can drop 3, 4 siege workshops, go for capped ram, siege ram, just bowl everything over. Looks like a really ballsy castle from yellow. I mean, we had our Mangudai just sitting right here. At some point, we're gonna run around the base just like that. Yep. We could probably drop even, if we're still concerned about raids from this side, we could drop another castle right here, and we can add it to our control group so we're producing Mangudai out of more than one castle. We could even produce Mangudai out of this castle, but that's forward, so it's not always the best idea. In this case, it would be though. So, yep, slowly pushing them back, really good. Getting the good micros in. So really good raid. And it was a really good raid at one point in time. So yeah, finally going light cav. Finally getting the farm eco up and running. Yeah, we want to be around 50, 60 farms right about now. I think that'd be ideal. Just kind of finish off getting upgrades, get all the armor upgrades, get bracer, get lumber camp upgrades, finish getting farm upgrades, that kind of stuff. Maybe chemistry too.
Mindu. Timu.
And we put up another castle, so really good. Another idea that wouldn't be all that bad is to just 2 trebuchets, knock down this town center, knock down this castle. Assume there's town centers over here, probably need to knock those down. Those villas over here aren't doing a whole lot anymore. These military over here is doing a whole lot. So we can clean this up with what we got, for the most part. Make sure this castle never goes up from trebuchets here and here. So yeah, it looks like we're in a really good spot. We're in a lot better spot than we were 5-10 minutes ago. Just gonna kind of fast forward a little bit here. Yeah, if you're yellow, you just kind of have to let this go. You can put a town center over here, maybe get the gold, because that's what's important. But these farms, yeah, they don't mean anything. You can collect food down here even if you're yellow. Yeah, that's another side effect of that ballistics. None of yellow's units got hit there until the trebuchet was taken out, and they would have been taking damage long before that heavy ballistics. But yeah, that's, I mean, still a really good fight. I mean, obviously could have been better, but still really good. We've denied the TC. These knights are only +2/+2. So, in theory, we should be able to micro them down. Still only have regular Mangudai. A pretty intense treb war going on down here. Like, see, yeah, that villager would have been dead had we had ballistics. Yeah. Yeah, let's go make sure that he doesn't have anything fishy going on up here. Sure, we kill all these villagers, all the cavalry. So one thing that's great about Hussar and like Cav, you can just send them in and just snipe the trebs. They only cost food. They don't cost gold. They don't. I mean, if you lose them, it's not that big of a deal, right? Especially since his castles only have +1. +1 attack. They only have fletching. So yeah, just go ahead and just snipe the treb, and then you just knock down all of his castles for free. Clean up here, really good, really good. And I think it's looking like we're about over here. We've got him pretty well cleaned up. We're gonna try one last hurrah by the looks of it, with feudal age upgrades on his skirms. Yeah, we really need to get to 200 pop. 200 pop's obviously the goal. We have to always be building houses. Yep. So yeah, pretty good game. Main thing is eco balance is not ideal, obviously, but just spend your resources. Always get your upgrades. Obviously, in this case, we out upgraded the opponent. But we had max of castle age upgrades on our Mangudai. We didn't have elite, we didn't have bracer, we didn't have chemistry. Our cavalry only had fuel age attack. And yeah, I mean, we had almost 2k wood banked up the entire game, and now we're up to 6k. Just we use all that wood, drop buildings, drop farms, drop whatever you need. Basically, there's no point in banking it up. So Yep, good game. I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.